What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and we have some crazy stuff going on in Japan. We have a brand new treasure map Sugo Fest, which introduces a brand new legend, and that legend is, unfortunately, another legend, Sanji. So we're going to be talking about this guy in this video today. This unit is pretty cool. You can see that they are going to be the Mugiwaras dressed up as the GERMA 66. There are a lot of characters to talk about here, because not only do we have the brand new Sanji character, who is the Sugo Fest exclusive, we've also got a bunch of other free-to-play units, or a free-to-play unit to talk about in Zoro. He's the treasure map unit, and then we have a couple of treasure map characters that are debuting alongside the Sanji. Something to note though is that all of the rare recruits in this batch are going to be in the generic pool, which is good to see. However, one thing we don't know at this point is whether or not Sanji is going to be a legend restricted to treasure map banners. That is not confirmed at this point. We'll have to wait for the official announcement, which should arrive at news time tomorrow, so we'll have to wait and see. But let's jump into the first character, which is going to be the brand new Zoro, dressed up in the GERMA 66 outfit, or the GERMA 56 outfit. So he is the free-to-play treasure map character that they'll be farming for in their upcoming treasure map. So let's have a look. His captain effect is a free spirit character's 4x boost and reduce 2 turns of special seal. Super weird to see Zoro as a free spirit unit, you know, very, very bizarre to see that. And it's cool, he's a flat 4x booster and utility. Like, that is awesome for a free-to-play captain, an actual usable free-to-play captain. For his special ability though, actually what is his cooldown? I didn't see. 13 turn max cooldown, reduces 6 turns of damage threshold on all enemies for 1 turn, boosts the orbs by 2.25, and the attack by 1.5 of Psi and Free Spirit characters. That's pretty impressive. That is insane, okay? And if the crew has attack up when the special is triggered, then for 2 turns, boost the orbs of Psi and Free Spirit characters by 2.25. Okay, so if you don't have an attack boost, he gives your crew an attack boost, but if you do have an attack boost, it just makes the 2.25 orb boost last for 2 turns instead of 1. That's pretty bizarre. And he says, if the crew has an attack boost and an orb boost when the special is triggered, then extend the effect of orbs by 2 turns. Yo, this is pretty good. I must admit, this is a pretty insane special ability. You can use it in a lot of different ways. You can use it on a burst turn to get a huge boost. You can use it in tandem with other boosts to get a 2-turn, 2.25 attack boost, which is great. Or you can go ahead and just extend the duration of both attack and orbs. Like, that's going to be actually used in some pieces of content. And as you see with some of the other characters we're going to be talking about in this video, this definitely could see some play. The fact that he can do the extendation of the extended duration of the buffs. I love that. That's really, really cool. Obviously, you know, if the enemy removes your beneficial effects when you move into another room, that does kind of hurt, but he's Psi and Free Spirit related. Who else in the game is Psi and Free Spirit related that has the ability to negate the remove beneficial effects? Yeah, Goldie Roger. So perfect synergy with Goldie Roger with the brand new Mugiwara 56 units. Sailor effect, -1 cooldown anytime a free spirit uses a special. That's fantastic. And crew treats Dex as beneficial. That's also really good. Yeah, you can see with his potential abilities, he has fear resistance, which is dope, by 5 turns. His support is just stats and in Pipe Rumble, level 5 attack and damage. Pretty decent passive, I would say. But honestly, for a free-to-play unit, this unit is actually really, really good. I'm impressed. He's actually a really solid unit. Now, here we get to the brand new Legend Sanji. So this is his evolved artwork, and this is his unevolved artwork. Actually very reminiscent of V2 Sanji with his 6-star artwork. Pretty cool, but this is the 6-star artwork of the Sanji character. So let's have a look. Let's go to his max stats. So he is a Free Spirit fighter, and his captain effect, Psi, Fighter, and Free Spirit get 5 times attack flat boost, 1.3 health, and -2 cooldown at the start of the fight for those 3 types of characters. And he also triggers his special at the start of the adventure. What a fantastic captain ability, dude. Flat 5x to 2 classes and a color. You get a health boost, and you get -cooldown. Like, this is an awesome captain ability. Double Sanji is going to be dope, you know, with the flat 5x boost, you get the health boost. This is, like, very similar to the super type legends that arrived on 7th anniversary with Luffy Law Kid. Very similar. It was for a color and 2 classes, 5x boost, health boost, and then do something else. And it's very reminiscent of that. This unit is freaking dope. He is so strong. -2 cooldown is so good for speed farming and triggering his special, which when you see his special, it's very good. Now, this is likely his limit break expanded ability, so 14 turns is a little high. That's very, very high for what his special is, okay? So his special, which remember will trigger at the start of the adventure, For 4 turns, increases the appearance rate of matching slots. Already nice. By a large amount for the crew, so it's a large amount. So you're going to be getting a lot of matching slots. He also says, for 4 turns, heal 8 times his recovery at the end of the turn. Also pretty nice. A bit of health recovery, pretty good. For 4 turns, boost the orbs of Psy, Fighter, and Free Spirit by 2 times. Now, you may say, you know, in this day and age, a 2 times boost isn't really that much. But you'll be seeing why this is a big thing in a little bit. If the crew already has an orb boost active, then for 4 turns, boost the attack of Psy, Fighter, Free Spirit by 2 times. So this unit has the potential to give you a 4 turn, 2 times attack, 2 times orb boosting ability. Now, I believe if you're running double Sanji, because it triggers both specials at the start of the fight, you know, for both captains, that means for 4 turns, you get the attack and the orb boost. That's ridiculous for 4 turns, man. And especially if you're running Zoro as well, it means that you can just use it on your, like, last turn to make it like a 3-turn boost. So, already synergy with this Zoro character, which is pretty awesome to see, right? Now, his super type is probably one of the main reasons why this character is going to see a lot of play moving forward, because this super type is ridiculous. His super type is the only type of this type of special in the game. I don't really know how to structure that sentence, but this super type is super unique. Now, in order to activate it, you do need one of the Straw Hats, and it says plus 0.3 to orb and attack boost effect on the crew, and then super type Psy characters, obviously. So what this means is any multiplier that is for your attack and orbs that you already have active on your crew, it adds 0.3 to it. So this means that with his special ability, it makes his 2 times orb boost a 2.3 times orb boost and a 2.3 times attack boost. So this is why, right? This unit can give you a 2 times attack and orb boost, which, you know, normally in this day and age is like, yeah, that's pretty good still. It's okay. But you can make it a 2.3 times attack and orb boost with this unit by himself. Now, you do need one of the other Straw Hats in your crew, which is not a very difficult condition to fulfill, especially when he's debuting alongside all of these other Straw Hat characters, which is really, really good. I love this. I love everything about this so far. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it's a Sanji character. I think that's super annoying because, you know, we've had like Luffy Sanji, Sanji Pudding, and now this new Sanji, all in, you know, I would say what, about 8 months time, 10 months time. In that little time period there, we've had 3 Sanji legends, and it's a bit overwhelming, honestly. Not a fan of that, but his abilities that he provides are really, really strong. I really like this a lot. As for his crewmate effects, he himself will treat all color orbs as beneficial, -1 cooldown every time a free spirit uses a special. That's actually ridiculously good. Going to see a lot of usage as a sub for sure. But remember, as a sub, you won't get access to this super type condition, which is what makes him really, really strong. Now, as for his limit break abilities, you can see he actually has like this new one right here. Now, this one is for like the orb locking barrier on your own slots type of effect. So yeah, tap timing orb lock reduction reduces it by 5 turns anytime it's inflicted on himself. So that's actually a pretty interesting ability. This is the first character in the game to actually get given this effect. So I don't know how I feel about that, but he does have pinch healing and he has slot bind reduction. He only reduces by 10 turns. I wish it was a full reduction, and pinch healing is pretty stock standard at this point. His support effect is also really, really good. Once per adventure, when the supported character uses a special that does a health cut or direct damage, boosts Psy character slot effects by 1.75, and it attaches to any Psy unit. So this is very similar to the Dex super type Zoro, the one that Global just got. His support effect is literally word for word the exact same, except instead of Psy, it's Dex instead, and it attaches to a Dex unit. So this is fantastic. Amazing support. We'll see lots of play. And in Pirate Rumble, he's also very, very good. So honestly speaking, I do think that this is probably one of the better legends in the game. He has a very good captain ability. He has a very nice super type, a very unique super type, and a great special that it just will help out his team a lot, man. I love it. And you're not restricted to only bringing Psy characters, because his special and his captain effect work for either the color or the classes, which is cool. So you're not restricted to that one color, which I really, really like. Now, let's move on now. Let's move on to the other characters that are going to be debuting. So this is the Luffy. This is one of the rare recruits that are coming alongside Sanji. This rare recruit, remember, is going to be in the generic batch of characters. Luffy is a Psy fighter free spirit. Captain effect, fighter time, 3x attack and 1.2 health, nothing special there. But his special, what's his cooldown? 13. Reduces 5 turns of bind and despair, so that's nice. Reduces 5 turns of resilience, not a big fan of that. And when there is a chain lock active, for 1 turn, add 0.2 to the chain locking effect. So very similar to, I guess, the Sanji effect, but instead of for attack and orbs, he does it for chain lock. So add 0.2 to the chain lock. This means that like Shanks' crew, for example, can now become a 3.7 times chain lock. That's just nuts. But otherwise, if you don't have a chain lock active, he just gives you a 2.75 times chain lock for 1 turn. His Sailor effect, -1 cooldown to himself every time a free spirit uses a special. I love that they all have this really cool crewmate effect. Very, very nice. And he also makes strength beneficial to the whole team. That's really good, actually. I love that. Limit break ability, your strength damage reduction and pinch healing there. And support. Once per adventure, when the supported character triggers a special with an orb boost, for 1 turn, locks the chain at 2.75, attaches to Sanji and Zoro. So again, Dex Zoro potentially, the new Sanji potentially, Sanji Judge potentially. There's lots of usability for this. I like this a lot. Again, fantastic unit all round. Really, really big fan of that. Let's move on to Chopper. So Chopper is going to be debuting alongside them as well. He is a Psy Free Spirit fighter, and he will go ahead and be a fighter attack booster once again for his captain effect, but he's special again on a 13-turn cooldown, reduces 5 turns of paralysis and burn, changes adjacent and block orbs into recovery, and for 4 turns boosts color affinity of normal attacks of Psy characters by 1.75. Yeah, this is also a pretty nice special ability. Again, same crewmate effect to reduce cooldown every time a free spirit uses a special. I like that. And also treats recovery as beneficial, makes a lot of sense. He doesn't have fear resistance, unfortunately, but he does have pinch heal and strength damage reduction once again. And his support, once per adventure, when the enemy inflicts you with burn, reduce 2 turns of burn on the crew. I mean, there aren't too many supports in the game that actually directly reduce burn. So, you know, more burn reduction supports are always nice to have. So I really dig this a lot. I'm not really going to be talking about his Pyre Rumble stuff, but Chopper just seems okay too. You know, not like a broken rare recruit, but, you know, definitely usable in content. And then we have Nami. So Nami, with the crazy looking artwork right here, is a Psy Free Spirit striker. And she will say for 4 turns, lock the chain to 2.75. Okay, that's very good. Obviously works very well with the Luffy character. Delays all enemies for 1 turn. Choose 1 character, they get -2 cooldown, and reduce 3 turns of special seal on the crew. Not a big fan of that though. I wish that was, you know, 4 to 5 turns. 5 turns would have been so nice. But, you know, it is what it is. It's just still a great special ability, but just missed the mark. It could have been a lot better. Again, the same crewmate effect to reduce cooldown and reduce 3 turns of special seal. I assume she doesn't have fear resistance. No, it's again pinch healing. Okay, more recovery mechanics is interesting. And then pinch healing, yeah. So Nami support says that once per adventure, when you're inflicted with special bind or special reverse, reduce 2 turns of special seal and -2 cooldown of the supported character. Now this is kind of annoying as well. I really wish this was maybe just drop the cooldown reduction and just be the special seal removal for the whole team. I would have loved that, kind of similar to Legend Garb or the Sweet Commander's Legend. It would have been nice if it was similar to that, but unfortunately it's only for the supported characters, so that's a bit of a missed opportunity there. Only attaching to Robin and Chopper as well is a little bit of an annoyance, but still a pretty good unit all around, you know, bit of utility, chain locking, which can work well with the Luffy as we said. And then there's this random free-to-play Rayleigh, obviously, which looks really cool from the Odin flashback. This is going to be the brand new free-to-play Pirate Rumble unit for the month, I believe. I believe that's what it is. I can't remember exactly, but I think that's what it is. But what does he actually do? So his special is on an 11-turn cooldown, -1 cooldown to Sign Int, reduce 4 turns of bind and burn, and you get plus 1.0 to the chain. That's actually not too terrible. That could be used. He's a Cerebral Slasher, right? Yeah, Cerebral Slasher. And what does he do in actual content? 1.5 times attack and damage in a forward-facing small range. When 50 seconds or less, 1.7 times attack in forward medium range. Okay, so he's just one of those types of units. In allies, level 5 attack, level 2 CT up. Okay, he doesn't seem too broken, but that's not what we're talking about. You know, obviously the new Rayleigh is whatever. He's a free-to-play unit. Artwork looks great. Unfortunately, not like a god tier unit. But the main thing is obviously going to be this brand new Sanji character. So let me know your thoughts and opinions about the brand new GERMA Straw Hat batch. And obviously we have Robin, Frankie, and Brooke to get to, which are probably going to be coming in a Kizuna Clash after the treasure map, which I'm excited to see. I totally thought we were going to be getting a Legend Reiju, but for some reason they decided to go with these Straw Hats. So it does seem really interesting, but I do think it's a bit of a missed opportunity not to have Legend Reiju, and potentially we could still get a Legend Reiju maybe towards the end of the month. Maybe it could be a Legend with Kizuna, maybe, or it could just be, you know, the next batch towards the end of the month. We'll have to wait and see. But let me know your thoughts and opinions about Legend Sanji. I think he's absolutely insane. Let me know down below in the comment section. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.